Hello and welcome to HDpiano. My name is Dion. Today we're learning how to play I Lost a Friend by Finneas. This is part 1. I'm going to take you through the intro of the song as well as the first verse. And it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the verse. And that then finishes at the start of the chorus. Of course, the chorus and the rest of the parts will be up at hdpiano.com straight after this lesson, so please join me there. What a beautiful song this is, and I really enjoy the output that I hear from Finneas. I think his songs are really beautiful, and I think he's probably a little bit, underrated compared to his sister. And his sister, well, is Billie Eilish, if you didn't know that. He is her production partner and songwriting partner. So obviously he writes some songs with her for her, and he writes some songs for him. And this is one of his songs that he released solo. This is a beautiful song. It's in the beautiful key of B major, which is 5 sharps. Which means we're using all 5 black keys on the piano. And in fact, the only 2 white keys we're using throughout the whole song, or kind of the whole song, are B and E. Otherwise, we're playing in lots of black keys, which means playing lots of things that are a little further back on the key bed than you might play if you're just playing white keys. So for instance, this very first chord of B major, you can see my right hand is quite a long way towards the back of the keyboard. So keep that in mind as you're playing through this song and these chords, is to use a lot of the key range to help you reach these black notes, especially with your thumb. Okay, so we're in B major. We know we're using more of the black keys. And before we get too much further, this song is called I Lost a Friend. I want to know in the comments about a friendship that you've lost. Maybe it was your childhood best friend or a friend you had in primary school. I want to hear about who it was and why you lost touch. I remember I had a friend called Robert, and he just went to a different high school than I did. And once he went to a different high school, we never saw each other again in our lives, which is a very strange thing to think when you're really good friends at primary school or elementary school, as you would say in America. Okay, so in B major, so it makes sense that the very first chord we're going to hear in this song is a B major chord. Now, in the right hand here, you can see I'm playing a B major chord, but I'm playing it in second inversion. So B is in the middle, and this is just below middle C. Middle C is right here. So we have B, below that we have the 5th of the chord, which is F sharp, and above the D sharp, which is the 3rd of the chord. So our intro is this right hand chord playing on every beat until the very last beat of the second bar. When we change top notes, our D sharp becomes a C sharp, just for the last beat, beat 4 of bar 2. Underneath all of this, the left hand is holding down this low B. So this B is a full 2 octaves below middle C, gives a nice solemn sound when we're using this area of the piano. So this is a really simple part. Just hold that down while you play these chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear that little change there at the end? Okay, so that's the intro, just a little short 2-bar intro. Moving into the verse, I'm going to show you through the left hand pattern because it's quite repetitive throughout the song. This is going to set up whatever we do with the right hand and the left hand. So the very first thing with my left hand I'm going to play is an E. Then I'm going to move to a C sharp. In this case, I'm moving upwards. Then I'm going down to G sharp. And then going up to B. So these 4 notes are really important. E, C sharp, G sharp, and B. Because these 4 bass notes occur throughout the song. The pattern doesn't change. What does change is that sometimes, rather than going up to C, sometimes it might go down to C sharp. And it might even go down even further to G sharp. So we're using lots of this lower register of the piano. If you're at home and your keyboard doesn't have a full range, then you might need to compromise a little bit with this song and play some notes a little higher than I am in the left hand. So just keep that in mind as well. So there are 4 notes in the left hand. E, C sharp, G sharp, and B. And the area that they're played in, well, it really depends on the mood you're going for. The lower down you go, the more kind of serious things sound. A bit more solemn. And then as you come up, they feel a bit less severe, I suppose. So the way he's played the piano part in this is really exploring that left-hand register in order to tell a story. Okay, so right hand comes in. Right hand to begin with is playing 2 notes, B and F sharp. We're going to play this on each beat of the bar over the top of our E bass note. Same 2 notes on top of C sharp. On beat 4, drop the top note to an E. I'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4 on E. Then on C sharp. And dropping that top note down. 3rd bar, left hand goes to G sharp. Right hand, we're going to keep this B, but we're going to change the top note to a D sharp. So in this 3-bar sequence so far, this top note has gone from F sharp to E just for one little beat and then down to D sharp for the next bar. Just that 1 bar of G sharp minor, 3, 4. On our 4th bar, left hand goes to B. But in this song, we're playing lots of B major 7ths and B major 9s, or what might be known as an F sharp on top of a B. So, the very first chord we hear on top of this B bass note in the verse is a B in the left hand and an A sharp and a C sharp in the right hand. So that's beat 1. Beat 2, it's joined by an F sharp below those 2 notes in the right hand. That's heard on beat 3 as well. On beat 4, the C sharp becomes a D sharp. I'll take you through that bar with counting. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go through those 4 bars. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Move it down to the G sharp minor and our B major 7 or B major 9. Open it up. It continues on like it started. On this 4th beat of the C sharp bar, we're going to do a bit of an expansive chord here. We're going to play G sharp, B, and another G sharp above. If you can't reach that top G sharp, maybe sacrifice the bottom one. I reckon that's the way to go. So we have our C sharp, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, open it up. Then we return to our 2 notes for our G sharp minor. We're going to link those in with a G sharp just below, really starting to thicken out these chords. And on this occasion, left hand is going to move down to B, and we're going to play the same B major chord we played in the intro. On beat 4, left hand goes to octaves on F sharp. Okay, let's go through those 4 bars nice and slowly with counting. 2, 3, 4. Up to C sharp with the left. Open it out on beat 4. G sharp minor. Fill out that chord. Down to B. on F sharp. Beautiful. Okay, so kicking off the next 4 bars, low octaves on E. Right hand is playing G sharp and B. For 4 beats, up to C sharp, right hand plays G sharp and C sharp for 4 beats. 2, 3, then our full G sharp minor chord on top of G sharp. And then the same sequence we had in the first 4 bars on top of B, which was the A and C sharp, the full chord, and then the top note changing on beat 4. Okay, let's do those 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the C sharp open chord with just G sharp and C sharp, G sharp minor, full chord, and our little sequence on top of B. Alright, last 4 bars of this verse. Left hand moves up to E, and we play a full E major chord in first inversion in the right hand. G sharp, B and E. On beat 1, we hit that full chord. On 2, 3 and 4, we just hit the lower 2 notes, which is the G sharp and B we played in the bar previous. Move up again to C sharp with the left hand, playing our open C sharp chord with G sharp and C sharp. Down to G sharp, full chord. This is our G sharp minor. And then we're moving left hand up to B. We're going to play our B major chord that we played through the intro. Okay, let's do those 4 bars nice and slowly with counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 1, 2, nice and open. And G sharp minor, 2, 3, 4, and B major. Lovely work. As you can hear, as we've just looked at, it's the same 4 chords over and over again with little variations throughout this passage. So here's a sneaky tip. If you're not so concerned about all the slight variations, just get really familiar with those 4 chords. The E major, the C sharp minor, the G sharp minor, and the B major 9, and that's going to really set you up for the rest of the song if you just want to play along with a basic version. However, we're not in the business of basic, we like to play exactly how it goes. So, let me take you through the whole verse with counting, and then we'll do it one more time at full speed to finish up with the intro at the start as well. So from the start of the verse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to C sharp again. Open it out this time. 3, 4. G sharp minor, full chord. Down to B. On the F sharp. Low octave E's. Open C sharp. Low G sharp, full chord. Sequence on top of this B. Full chord on E, now just the 2 notes. C sharp, open chord. G sharp minor. And B major. So if you're feeling like you're ready, let's do it one more time at full speed, including the intro. If not, just have a little rewind, watch these parts again, get up to speed, and here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful work. That's it. I'll see you over at HDpiano for part 2. My name is Dion. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, following us on all your favourite socials at HDpiano, and let us know your requests in the best way possible by visiting requests.hdpiano.com. I'll see you there, and my name is Dion. Bye for now.